Hi, I'm Chloe Anderson of Nubian Nurturance Doula Services, and in honor of World Doula Week, I am sharing a recipe for postpartum moms. This is something that will help mom to heal, and it will also give her energy. So please like and subscribe and share this video so that you'll be able to cook this for yourself and freeze it or gift it to someone else. Okay, we're back. No, it's not your imagination. Half the pie is gone. I felt like everything was done after 5 hours. I gave myself a little serving taste. And the black eyed peas, some of them were soft and some of them were not. So I put it back on for that last hour. I had already called the new mom or text her and told her, I would drop off the food at 6:15. Um, And when you tell people that, especially because she just had a baby, they were anticipating that. I would assume, they were like, okay, good, that's one less thing we got to do. We'll just wait. And so I didn't want them to wait too much after the time that I had told them, which I dropped it off when I left the house. It was exactly 6:14. I dropped it off at the door, which is what I texted her and told her I would do. I don't need to come in and see the baby. Would love to see the baby, but you know, COVID, even if it wasn't COVID, the baby is not a week old. The baby has not had all of his shots. And you just want to give people their privacy. I'm not dropping off food just so I can get the privilege of coming in, invading people's privacy and seeing the baby. I really want to be able to gift it. Even with that hour, the peas, black eyed peas, are not completely as soft as I want them to be. Some of them are, and some of them are not. I don't think they're raw. They're not, hard. It did cook for 6 hours, but because it cooked for 6 hours, I would like to have seen all of them to be softer. So next time, I say all that to say this. Next time, I would soak the beans, maybe overnight. I didn't put that many in there. That's why I'm so surprised. But I will soak them overnight. So I took 2 of these containers over to her and her mom and her husband. So these are nice sizes of, full of the soup. And I told them that my daughter and I are going to have cornbread with ours, and they are definitely welcome to add rice to theirs. But of course, the main just is to have a wet food. So even if you add rice, don't have it like rice and gravy. Have it like rice over stew, where you're still getting the benefits and the nutrients of the soup, the broth. Another thing I think is good. I did add a little more salt and pepper. I did end up adding that third bouillon in the beginning, and I added salt and pepper at the last hour. I purposely didn't because I didn't want it to be too salty. You can always add salt later, but it's harder to take it out. And I had put the chicken broth in the 3 bouillons, and I just didn't want it to be too salty. But I did add salt and pepper for that last hour. Next time I would do that sooner. Um, it was more heartier than what you guys are seeing because, of course, if I'm gifting something to someone, I'm giving them the best. My daughter does not like tomatoes. She'll eat the sauce and the broth. So I gave them most of the stewed tomatoes. That's why you hardly see anything in here. And it was very hearty as far as meat. So that's to your taste. If you just want a little meat, you probably do less. I had the smoked southern sausage, the kind of long ones, not the circular like kielbasa, but a little longer than a hot dog bun. And I put 9 in there. So, depending on how you like it. I like a lot of meat in my spaghetti. I'm a meat eater. Um, if you don't, put less. And like I said, this is also something that could be vegan without the meat, of course. Um, Probably would have put the rest of those string beans in there, but I don't feel like it was a scarce amount. But now that I'm looking at it, this leftover wasn't, this is what I had left over. It probably wouldn't have been too much, even if I would have put half of this leftover in here. I'm going to freeze these. Like I said, I'm a string bean person, so this will not go to waste. And then this is the leftover tomatoes, which could be used for anything, salad. I've been craving some carrots and celery and ranch dressing, so of course I could use this too. Guess I could use the string beans too if I wanted to do that. But all in all, I think I did very well. As you can see, it's not grease in the pot, so that was a good decision that I cooked the sausage first. It's not greasy, you know, just enough flavor. And I think this is a good meal for a mom, good hearty meal for a family. Like I said, some people want hearty, pour it over rice. Put it over rice. If I was to do this for home, I would immediately just put half in the freezer. My family and I could eat it for the next 2 days or so. And then on a day when our schedules are hectic, this would be nice to come home to on a rainy day, a cold day, a cool day, a busy day, whatever. So just always going back to those times when we just saved money, we cooked at home, we saved our leftovers. Some people don't like leftovers. I don't really know where that came from because, you know, our parents was eating pots of beans for 3, 4, 5 days. So, and they probably seemed like they were healthier then than we are now. But to each his own. Thank you guys. If anybody tries it, let me know.